Welcome back to the PAC Sports Network for our halftime show as we're at the break between Geneva and Allegheny. And we're now joined by Geneva senior women's basketball player Emily Garvin. Emily, first off, thanks so much for joining us today and taking a little time to chat. I want to dive right into the season because you have been playing some great basketball offensively. What do you feel has been clicking so well for you this season?
That's a really good question. I think our team has gotten close this season and we've been clicking on the court. Obviously, we still have some things that can improve a lot, and I'm hoping that the second half of the season we can kind of make more things click. For me personally, I've been working on my shots, but I tend to drive it more than I shoot it. Um, so I don't know, driving to the hoop is definitely where I'm most comfortable. And that's been working well this season for me.
Yeah, one of the leading scorers in the PAC. You've been playing some great basketball, but this is not the first time that you have been in the PAC with Geneva. You actually started your career at Grove City.
Yeah.
I want to hear what led you to being a Wolverine initially and what drove you to wanting to start your career at Grove City.
Okay, yeah. So originally I was going back and forth between Geneva and Grove while I was in high school. I ultimately well, I'm going for nursing, and both schools had fairly similar nursing programs. I really liked the basketball program up there, so I decided to go there for basketball. I met some really great people up there. It definitely wasn't the season I was hoping for or the year I was hoping for, but I learned a lot through that year and I made some great friends that year. But ultimately it was not the place for me. So then I decided to transfer to Geneva to play basketball.
Well, certainly was a very good decision on your part. You've been an all-conference performer on the basketball court, but you've also been an all-conference performer on the soccer pitch at Geneva. How has playing soccer kind of complemented you in basketball? And just overall, what's it like
Mhm.
juggling two sports in college?
Honestly, it's so fun. I love being in sports. I love being busy with stuff. Playing soccer wasn't something I had planned for college originally. I was just going for basketball, but my cousin is on the soccer team at Geneva, and she convinced me. She's like, "You gotta play." So I decided to play, and it ended up being like one of the best things in my life, and it was a very big blessing, and I had so much fun.
Yeah, definitely a great decision on your part. And kudos to your cousin also, kind of convincing you to do that
Yeah.
as well. What do you think is kind of the biggest correlation that soccer and basketball have when playing one sport to the other?
hmm Um, that's a good question. They definitely have like teamwork is definitely obviously a big aspect in any sport. But I think just learning how to connect with girls on the soccer team has helped me kind of do the same on the basketball team. And that's just helped our play. Like when we're close off the field or off the court, it definitely correlates into your play on the court. So I think that's probably one of the biggest similarities between the two for me at least.
Well, whether it's been basketball or soccer, you certainly have been a big part of Geneva's success athletically. And Emily, before we let you run, I want to hear what you think will be a big key in the success of Geneva women's basketball and making a push to the PAC playoffs and
hmm
ultimately making a run at a title.
I think if we can lock down on defense and connect better on offense, that we will start to see an upward climb in our games. And if we keep working hard, I think we can get there.
Well, really excited to see how the rest of the season plays out for you and Geneva. Emily, thanks so much for stopping by and good luck the rest of the season.
All right, thank you. Thank you for having me so much.
That's Geneva's senior women's basketball player, Emily Garvin. Stick with us. We'll have Allegheny's Isabella Antonacci join us coming up next on the PAC Sports Network.